I finally psyched myself up to perform the second edition of my vlog, or as I like to call it, my online video diary. I think it's a little classier to call it that, don't you think? No? Anyway, I realized that it would be somewhat obnoxious for me to have a theme song at this point, when I, in essence, haven't really said anything of value, of worth, and I haven't actually even talked about myself at all. Thus, I suppose, making it more of a commentary than a vlog. But, you know, if I was that obnoxious to have a theme song already, here's probably what it would be like. People ask me, what made me do it? What made me turn away? Sometimes I tell them that it was just a personal decision, that I found my own way. Other times I blame it on my doctor and tell him that he told me I had to save myself. But the truth is, being a vegetarian just does not fit in with my new low-carb lifestyle. And that's the truth. Don't look at me. Some of you probably don't know how you ended up watching this. Just so you know, if you're a little disturbed, you should probably leave now. You could, in fact, suffer from some dire consequences by watching this. You could be harmed physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, socially, any way you can think of that you could be harmed. It could happen right here. Actually, you know what? You probably couldn't be harmed physically or spiritually, for that matter. But every other way, definitely. Especially socially. I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm not exactly what the cool kids are watching. Or anybody, for that matter. This being my second vlog, I've decided that I must say something relevant rather than just reenact a million things, which is what I like to do. I don't know if you've noticed that yet, but perhaps you should have. If you didn't, then take note. What personal can I say? I'm a tourist. I enjoy long walks on the beach, traveling. I write. I paint. I apparently also make videos now. I enjoy contradicting myself. It amuses me to invade people's personal space. And that's about enough for this episode, yeah.
The most hurtful part was when Simon called me a Sasquatch. If enough of us bind together, I can still make it onto the show. So please sign my online petition after I sing I am beautiful no matter what this is.
So I noticed you're still around even after a warning and the hideous material that I've put out there. That means you're a risk taker. I like risk takers. Do you know what that means? I like you. Actually, I may not like you. It could be strange. You could have a midget porn collection or only listen to pop music or carry around small dogs inside your purse. You could be Dutch. Just kidding. Austin Powers joke. I love Dutch people. I don't know any Dutch people. But I love people in general. Usually. Look, I don't see what the big deal is. I don't have like a long list of things. I just want someone who A, makes 7 figures, B, is over 6'5", 3, has never seen any internet porn, 4, that he be a Scientologist, because I couldn't marry someone out of my own faith. There has to be at least tens of you out there. Where are you? Why aren't you answering my ad? Well, that's about it. I suppose I could add on more and more instances of me being a dork. Believe me, those are in excess. I don't usually record them, but it would be very easy to just turn on the camera. However, I'd like to thank you so much for coming to this edition of Kimberleigh's Variety Minutes. Because apparently that's what this is, as I have yet to talk about anything. I really do try to do the traditional vlog thing where I talk, perhaps on a witty subject, perhaps not. And I just get bored at looking at my face just sitting there. I always think, oh, I'll just change this a little bit. And then in the end, I've spliced out my entire conversation, and all that is left is me doing a Mexican hat dance. Or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. I promise one of these days I'll get this thing right. But for now, hopefully this will do.